Also, I don't know nobody on Iowa. Let's make that clear right now. There's only one person that I know on Iowa's team.
Mule will fire.
Hey, hold on. This girl, Nika Mule, is kind of... Well, I was going to say I miss Aaliyah Edwards on the Mystics, but them three damn first round picks look very good to me.
Trying to get it to Clark. Does. Her three
don't matter.
Is good. Plus the foul.
All right, Caitlin.
Drives. 5
Come
seconds
on, we know who finna get the ball.
Believe me when I say I'ma pull up when the stage drops. Believe me when I say she don't look good. Believe me.
Yo, what it is, TDC, it's your boy Srotonn here, but you can call me Tone. Listen. Shout out to everybody who recommended this. So I didn't watch this game. You know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all, like, and be honest with y'all, I wasn't into like women's, well, I wasn't into college basketball for real until I stopped watching Zion. After Zion, I stopped watching college basketball, and then I wasn't watching it until like recently. So you wanted to see what I thought of it? And even somebody on TikTok, shout out to PB5 Edits, they was like, you know what I'm saying, try to look at the interview. So, you know, I was like, we may look at the interview. I don't know about the whole thing like 30 minutes, but let's get into it.
And this semifinal show is underway.
Okay, so we got Aaliyah Edwards at the 5. Damn.
One of the things that Lisa Bluter's worked on all season is getting Clark off the ball more. Here's Clark driving and laying.
Okay.
And
So what is that,
Clark
Nika?
has the first points.
Possession, Nika Mule going to try to keep Clark on one side of the floor. She has to work hard in order to get the basketball, and then
Deckers off to Edwards. Here is Shade, the freshman,
shot,
takes
bang.
and hits.
Ashlyn Shade is elite in her mid-range game.
Also, I don't know nobody on Iowa. Let's make that clear right now. There's only one person that I know on Iowa's team. Only one. But, I mean, they got here because it wasn't just Caitlin. So, I'm sure these girls can ball. So, no disrespect to them.
Here is Edwards. KK Arnold
Okay,
will take the three and knock it down. How about the freshman Arnold and Shade performance as well?
KK was a freshman, 224.
It
That's
is
crazy.
good. Went 6 for 6 against Connecticut last season. Something Lisa Bluter thought that might give Martin a little.
I feel like I feel like I've heard of Kate Martin. I've seen that damn number before.
Extra juice and confidence with her shot.
But again, okay, baby, come on, not the midi queen. Come on, stop playing.
Gabby Marshall is face guarding Paige Beckers everywhere she goes.
Mule dumping it in. Edwards able to get to it. Here's
Come on,
Nika
Nika.
Mule. She got it on a three. Gino Auriemma telling us he would need 2 or 3 threes. Right on line, just a bit too strong.
This about to be a game already. I can tell already. Yeah. Let's go with that.
And a touch foul from Clark. Clark bounces. Stolke able
Damn,
to
that's
finish
a good shot.
through the contact of Edwards.
Terrific screen to free up Stolke on that under out of bounds play.
Marshall off to Martin. Martin will drive it inside.
Okay,
Get denied by Edwards, and then Shade able to
Come on, what the fucking Aaliyah Edwards, man.
save it.
Yeah.
Here's Clark dumping it to Stolke. Stolke looking to take Brady. Stolke assists
shit.
away
Damn, Ice. Damn.
for the finish plus the foul. Was passive on the rebound. Here's Shade
In
in
your
the
mouth.
corner.
With the bounce. Let's go.
Gets the roll. Here's Arnold flinging it out. Mule will fire.
Hey, hold on. This girl, Nika Mule, is kind of... She got it going crazy this game.
It's hit. Again, Clark with her hands down, and Mule rattles in a three. Clark
And I think
working
I've
so
seen that
hard to
clip
try and
before
get
when we
open.
did her highlights.
Clark gives it up. Deerbach
Ah, come on, yo.
will fire. Now
Right here, once we see the double team, boom, we gotta. Paige can stay, sure. Paige really should come over and let I don't know who this is, but I feel like I know who this is. Let her stay here. But I don't, but God, And then she just stood there for a while. Come get over there. Get over there.
Clark gives it up. Deerbach will fire.
Come on, man.
That one is good.
He probably just had a brain fart, though.
Here's one.
Here is Mule. Eyes up, looking for Beckers. Beckers bounces, and Edwards able to finish.
Sets a screen. Runs off his
Tournament history. Here's Arnold.
No, that is. Come on, with the right hand.
She snakes around Martin.
UConn is more just trying to take away the middle of the floor.
And again, Edwards comes up with a steal. Clark turns it over again, and Edwards lays it in.
Hold on, man. Dog, I kind of... Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say I miss Aaliyah Edwards on the Mystics, but them three damn first round picks look very good to me. Shout out to Aaliyah Edwards. I appreciate your time with us. But them three first rounders, gonna hit like crack.
More just trying to take away the middle of the floor.
And again, Edwards comes up with a steal. Clark turns it over again, and Edwards lays it in. UConn's defense.
Wait, hold on. I know they ain't the same, but
steal.
Just trying to take away the middle of the floor.
And again, Edwards comes up. Defense all over.
I was like, what the hell? That shit happened again?
Turnover from Iowa. Beckers.
Come on, Paige.
Connects.
Ain't no hesitation.
They're the highest scoring offense since 2014. Clark drives this one and lays it in. Smart thing into the paint.
So it seems like they had the momentum. They lost it. And Iowa came back.
Feeds the corner, a falter. Martin. Back to a falter.
That's a good. Oh, that is good. Oh, man, that is perfect rotation defense.
Step back three.
Bang.
Is good.
Got to stay on your feet right there, man. Got to stay on your feet.
Arnold on the drive. Flips it in. KK Arnold, the fearless freshman with 10 in the first half. Who has 2 fouls.
4 from 6, balling on y'all.
The drive, banks it in.
That's good.
Mule had to be careful there.
Damn, what Nika Mule got?
Momentum for Iowa. Clark to a falter. A falter lays it in.
Momentum. In basketball, momentum is a motherfucker. It's bad. It's bad. You got to keep that. You got to keep it going. You got to keep it where they still feel, I don't want to say nervous or humbled, but you can't let them get that momentum because that shit will shift real quick. And next thing you know, it's 30-30. They were just down about 12, right? Or something like that.
Beckers.
That's what's so crazy about the game of basketball, bro.
Beckers not going to miss that one. And that is how the
shit can change. If you got time on that clock, shit can change like
defense,
that.
The story. Basketball in March, where the games are most fun. Marshall, they could use it. They have it to start.
What happened right here?
Where the games are most.
Got to get up there, Paige. What are we doing in the
Connecticut's defense? The story. Basketball in March.
What are we down in the paint?
Where the
Come on now. I know she witnessed it right here, right? She's like, oh, fuck. She up there at the 3. It's too late. She finna shoot that bitch.
Most fun. Marshall, they could use it. They have it to start the
She noticed it early, but it was too late.
Started the first, and that was with a turnover.
Good pass. Oh, my God.
Pops it in off the delivery from Mule. Possession. Shade goes back door.
Too easy.
Beckers reverses it home.
UConn still playing hard, though. That's the thing.
In that first half. They're going to spin away from traffic. Double screen. Gets open.
Yeah, come on. That's a double screen. What I have.
They're going to spin away from.
If I was Nika Mule, I probably would have taken that. But Paige is trying hard to get through.
Double.
And it's a double screen, man. Them double screens ain't easy to get through, man.
Screen gets open. That's hits. First 3 of the night for Caitlin Clark.
So she was trash. That's what I'm saying. She was trash all night. So I'm already knowing that this team is good by themselves. Was good by themselves.
Attacking
with or without her.
Martin turns.
Caitlin Clark just made them elite. They started to catch fire.
Beckers responds from deep. 2-point Connecticut lead. Winner will play South Carolina Sunday on ABC as Beckers lays it in.
And that's what Paige got on a lot of people. That's what Paige got on a lot of people, especially in college. Like that 6 foot, that shit crazy. Because a lot of like women's basketball players ain't 6 foot. Few of them are, but especially at guard, not a lot of them are 6 foot. Especially in college.
They dump it down. Brady.
Come on,
able to
Ice.
finish plus the foul.
Toledo
Huge there for Ice Brady.
Ice Brady, a player for UConn who likes to face up to the basket, but she says she's been working on her back to the basket game.
Too small,
and
girl.
there, showing some physicality, getting the and one, showing him.
Clark can't shake Mule.
Where we going?
Stolke trying to get it to Clark. Does her three.
Don't matter.
Is good. Plus the foul.
All right, Caitlin. All right, let's look. Let's make sure she wasn't hurt.
Trying to get it to Clark. Does her three. Stolke trying to get it to Clark. Does her three.
I don't know. I don't see nothing, man. Maybe she stepped on a shoe or twice or two. I didn't see nothing, man.
Is good. Plus the foul.
I didn't see nothing.
Basketball, Nika Mule denying,
Okay, here we go.
denying all over the court. This is good defense, and Caitlin Clark
She
doesn't
on her
get
too.
much space.
All right, don't show a foot.
And then lands on the foot of Shade.
Okay, so maybe she did.
Completes the 4-point play with 4 fouls, but now they have to leave her in because of Mule going back to the locker room.
Now let's go.
Here's Arnold driving in, finds Edwards who lays it home, and Kate Martin.
All right, goodness gracious. What's really gonna turn UConn to another level is once KK, and I don't know if she doesn't feel comfortable. It's just from what I've seen, doesn't feel like she's 100% comfortable shooting from the three. Once KK get this 3-pointer right here, I feel like that's gonna turn them up crazy next year because they know like KK gonna get which she can get to the bucket regardless. They know she gonna grab it, she gonna get to the bucket. They could possibly get a defense against that. But if she's sitting there and she takes that open 3 and makes that motherfucker, shit.
Here's Arnold
Becomes a
driving
different
in,
beast.
finds Edwards who lays it home, and Kate Martin
She might have hit her.
poked in the eye.
She might have hit her.
By Edwards, and immediately went down in a heap. Clark, looking to get free, has Shade on her. Clark into the lane, bounces, Stolke able to finish.
Hey, that big that they got,
6
she's something
assists
serious.
for Stage. Edwards, center of the lane,
Yeah,
left
green
alone,
that. You know that
knocks
is.
it in.
Come on.
And that's
Now we'll drive it. A falter. Into the lane. A falter lays it in. Good
Hey,
touch there
Iowa
from
team was
Sydney
straight,
Falter before
bro.
the help of Brady. As this third quarter winds to a close. Ice Brady dumps
Good
it down,
pass.
and an easy lay for Edwards to tie the game. In that third, Stolke has to take it across.
It's 51-51. Oh, my goodness.
Martin. They dump it down. Stolke working. Brady and finishing.
I'm telling you, I don't know who that is, but that big that Iowa got, she on straight crazy timing.
You
Like,
have an
that's
assertive
nuts.
Stolke tonight. About Beckers from 3. Short. Rebound to Clark.
Damn, I thought that bitch was
Iowa
going in.
has not had a 2-possession lead yet tonight. Clark, step back 3.
Great defense. That girl, Caitlin, boy. Goodness. Oh, my God.
Or Arnold with 4, back on the floor.
Come on, Leah.
Edwards, around
There we go.
and in. A couple of
Aaliyah was balling this
mid-range
game, too.
jumpers these last 2 possessions from Brady and now
Yeah,
Edwards.
6 for 12, 13.
the bigs against that zone are going to be important, getting the ball in the sweet spots.
Clark trying to work Arnold, separates
Oh, my God. What the fuck just happened? That's crazy, though.
and finishes. 20 points for Caitlin Clark. Brady.
Okay, Brady.
Again.
That's the first time I've ever seen her shoot a long
Brady.
a long
Brady and
range.
Arnold both playing with 4 fouls. And a knock away from Clark.
That's the best defensive thing I've ever seen. I've not ever, but I've seen Caitlin Clark do this whole entire game.
Here comes Clark in transition. Bounces.
There we
Stokey
go.
able to finish. What
That
a
girl's
dish
tough.
from Caitlin Clark.
That girl is
Shoots it out
tough.
to Martin.
Momentum, just like that, y'all. That's what I was trying to say. Momentum. Momentum is a dangerous mug in basketball. It is nuts.
Martin pounding the drive.
And now that morale probably down, confidence is probably down. And I'm assuming that she's going to make this. It was doing it low key. Once that momentum come back, unless you got everybody could keep their composure, you're low key cooked.
Fading and hitting.
100% low key
Largest lead of the
cooked.
night for Iowa. It's 7. Arnold, who has 4, a falter, squeezes it out. Marshall, she got it.
People ain't rushing out there like.
Squeezes it out. Largest lead of the night for Iowa. It's 7. Arnold, who has
People rushing out there, they doubling, right? I get the double. KK is way over here. Why? I don't know the context before. KK should not be down to the opposite block. That is crazy.
4, a falter, squeezes it out.
Nobody going out there. If anything, Ice Brady should have went out there. Leah should have got the big.
Marshall, she got it.
Defense is going to cook people every time, bro.
Finding Mule. Into Edwards, deep catch, working O'Grady.
Okay,
Edwards able to
shit.
finish. And a Stokey getting a breather right now for
How many
Iowa.
three
Semifinal. Oh, Mule just snared it away from Clark. Here's Beckers. Huge
Come on,
three
Paige,
on the
need
way.
that.
It's
Yes, sir.
good.
Need that.
That was here. Just 2 come
That was
at her, and Nika Mule
Oh, yeah.
does a good
I remember that. That's the fake ass. The fuck are you doing, Nika Mule?
job getting her hands on the basketball, and then Beckers the other way, stepping
Bang.
confidently into the 3.
There's the trap. Marshall in trouble. Gets it across to Martin.
I don't know. I feel like we
6
could
to
have
shoot. Martin working Beckers. Martin, tough finish. Arnold into the lane, dips
KK,
under and
yeah!
finishes beautifully. And now Connecticut will take a timeout. 15 to shoot.
They are in a good position right here. Great position. Only 4 points. All they got to do is really just number 20, Caitlin. You got to lock that shit up.
Iowa by
I don't give a fuck what they got. Depending, you got to see what kind of fouls you got. I don't know how many fouls you got.
4.
You might got to play them a little tough.
Martin putting it on the deck, spinning
Damn.
inside. And
Yeah. I remember this number. I remember that girl was insane.
finishing.
I remember that for
Caitlin
sure.
wants this. Beckers, the mid-range
The midi,
dish,
good pass.
and Edwards, the beautiful finish. What a decision!
That should be beautiful.
Trailing by 4.
Because she always has that pass when she come out that screen. Always.
Emma directing traffic. Beckers gets free in the
Come
corner.
on.
Misses it short. Follows it up. And it's
No. I was for sure that was going in.
How do I say?
Okay. Damn, I know that's heartbreaking.
taken away. Iowa basketball with 1:05 to go. Gets it into Stokey. Stokey
You know
looking
who
to
was
hand it
going
off to
to.
Clark.
Who
Instead,
everybody
gonna
know
wait.
was going to.
Trying to hand it to Martin. Martin then throws it away.
Come on, give it a-
Here comes Mule with Beckers.
Oh, you got to throw it out. You got to throw it out.
Arnold
We need
jitters
3.
through. Mule.
Come on,
a
Nico.
3. It's good. It's a 1-point game. Mule.
Just active hands.
And you know what I appreciate? I appreciate the motherfucking refs. Don't swallow them fucking whistles. It's a minute under. Let them play. Fuck
By
that.
Aaliyah Edwards, and then losing balance, active hands by Nika Mule, coming the other way, spinning back out.
I like the patience
Wants
too.
to get Beckers a touch if she can. No.
See, though,
Other way.
This play right here.
Back out.
Next year, UConn is going to need KK to shoot this. They're gonna need you to shoot this. Now I understand but it's gonna be moments like this where you can't drive. You can drive if you want. You don't need to make this.
Wants
you don't need to shoot
Beckers
this.
A touch if she can. No, KK back to Nika.
Bang.
And it felt like Kate Clark running time. 10 on the shot clock. Clark waiting.
Let it go.
Clark on the move. Finds Stokey. Stokey dishes.
Good steal. The steal.
Save to Edwards. And Connecticut takes the timeout.
That is great fucking defense by KK. But if I'm assuming they missed the shot, which sucks. Oh, this is a good fucking game.
So they send two to Caitlin Clark as
Come
time's
on,
running
with the
out in hot
wingspan.
hands. Great job by KK Arnold to get that.
Clark had it in her hands, gave it up, and Iowa turns it over. Now it's Connecticut. Down.
What they said, hold on, what?
Get the hell out the way. Get the hell out the way, only thing I was thinking.
I didn't have to do shit. All I did was plant myself right down there. I knew he's gonna shoot this fucker. He is not gonna pass this fucking ball.
Come on, we know who finna get the ball, man. We know who finna get the ball.
Round one. A trip to the title game on the line. Mule, the drive. 5
Come
seconds
on, we
left.
know who finna
Looking
get
for
the ball.
Beckers and the offense.
There's absolutely no fucking way that bitch ass ref called that shit. I'm sorry. That's crazy. There's no way he fucking called that. Offensive foul, 4 seconds left.
Foul.
That's nuts. That's nuts, bro.
The drive. 5 seconds left.
That's crazy, dog. No, dog. Was it a tough screen? Sure. 4 seconds left. If your bitch ass didn't call a fucking foul right here.
Just active hands by Aaliyah Edwards and then
Handsy. Everybody is handsy. Why would you call it right here? I'm not watching the rest of this. Now, I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't think we're going to watch the entire thing. Now, I know some people might not like that, and I get it.
Welcome back to the NCAA Division I women's basketball.
This is tough. Why you got to talk about this afterwards, bro? Like, this is so crazy. Like, this is so crazy.
National semifinal game 2 post-game press conference featuring the UConn Huskies. We'll hear an opening statement from coach and follow up with questions from our student athletes.
I'd suck because I'd be like, man, the refs can eat a dick and I'll just walk off.
Aaliyah Edwards, Paige Beckers, and Nika Moore.
Oh my goodness.
The student athletes will then be dismissed, and as we indicated, will be available for 10 minutes in the mix zone, and then we'll open up at that same time for questions for athletes.
Shut up.
That's a brief opening statement, and then we'll go to questions for our student athletes.
Yeah, thank you. After we beat USC, one of the things that we said in the locker room was, there's people always ask you, how do you feel about winning a game like this? And sometimes you just can't put into words how you feel. You just have to feel it. You have to be there, and you have to have been there, be a part of it. And
don't get me wrong, I get it, right? It shouldn't even really came to that point because UConn already had them down 12 points. I get it. Shout out to them. Shout out to Iowa for coming back. It shouldn't even got to that point. But that two things could be true. They shouldn't have got to that point. They should have held that lead. Also, ref, what the fuck were you smoking? You had to have money on the game. That's crazy. You feel me? So,
same thing.
Allegedly, of course. I'm not saying he did, but
thing applies to when you lose at this part of the season. hard to explain, hard how you feel when the season ends so suddenly. But
and the reason I don't want to watch the whole thing, because I know a lot of people are not going to tell their true feelings about things. So we're going to skip around. Gino, very professional. Shout out to him. We're going to see what everybody else thinks. So,
what did you make of the scream call from your vantage points on that play?
Talk to him.
We just had a play. I thought we were going to run it. I thought we executed it well. We were going to get a shot off.
They sure enough did.
I didn't see it. It was in the rear of me. I was just trying to come off the screen. Everybody can make a big deal of that one single play, but not one single play wins a basketball game or loses a basketball game.
And that's the 100% truth. It's the truth. That's why I said, like, yes, like that was definitely a heartbreaking moment, but let's not pretend like UConn wasn't up that much and let them come back. Let's not do that. Let's be honest with ourselves. One play, like you said, one moment does not define a basketball game. Something went wrong for y'all to end up in that situation every time.
Game, I feel like there was a lot of mistakes that I made that could have prevented that play from even being that big or causing the game. So yeah, you can look at one play and say, oh, that was like that killed us or that hurt us, but we should have done a better job. I should have done a better job of making sure we didn't leave the game up to chance like that and leave the game up to one bad call going our way and that deciding it. So yeah, maybe that was a tough call for us, but
it was 100% a tough call. That shit was ass.
I could have done a better job of preventing that.
Tough call. That shit was ass.
Take our next question from Nancy.
Nancy Armour, USA Today Sports.
Okay, yeah, y'all get one. Yeah, we get one. Okay, no. Okay, we get a question from everybody, but then we're gonna see. I think Nika Mule was crying. We're gonna see what question made her cry.
Aaliyah, there's been a lot of talk about the officiating and criticism of officiating this whole season. How disappointing is it, though?
And also, these are rage bait questions, because if these people are asking about the officiating, come on, man, what are we doing? We already know. At this point, we should already know. And honestly, that official should go home feeling bad. Hot take. He should go home feeling bad, because that was bad. That's dog shit officiating to me. When you didn't even call the foul at the half court, but you want to call that shit? Come on, man.
That we're talking about it again after what was a really good effort by you guys, especially given the circumstances you've been dealing with this season.
I mean,
I'd come out here, I'd just start laughing.
What happens with the refs and their decision making, but
Facts.
I just want to focus more on this team and actually making it all this way to this game when a lot of people didn't count us in. So I'm gonna leave this game with being proud of the team and proud of how we game in, game out, just continue to believe in each other and lean on one another. And unfortunately, we just didn't leave this game with the dub, but we fought.
Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to them being very media trained and stuff. I would have said the same thing, but boy, when I got to that locker room, ooh, woo. But the ref would have been all kind of this, that upside down bitches, hoes, trash, all that shit. I'd have been mad as fuck.
Hard and up until the very end. Yeah, there were some decisions that even myself, I wish I could take back, but that's just how the game went, and we left it out there on the court today.
Going to stay to our right. Roger, please proceed.
Paige, can you just talk about the effort that Nika?
Boy, I need some water. We're gonna see what this is. We're gonna see what they said to Nika, and then we're gonna see. Damn, Gino was talking for a long time. We're gonna see what they said to Nika, and then we're gonna see what this is. Most replayed.
Right here.
Maggie Benoni, CT Insider. Nika, on that same note, what made Caitlin so hard to guard?
That's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Bro, oh God. Yo, what did Caitlin? No, bro. I'm sorry. What did Caitlin Clark finish with, bro? I gotta look at it. Caitlin Clark shot 7 for 18, 3 for 11 from 3. 4 out of 5, made 4 out of 5 free throws. And you want to tell me why was it so hard to guard Caitlin Clark? Obviously it wasn't. I mean, she ended up getting 21. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, tightened it up later. She was 3 for 11 from 3. That does not seem like that was tough to guard. But I don't know. It is what it is. That's just a crazy question after seeing those stats. Sometimes people just gotta put the thinking cap on.
I feel like just her confidence, and you know, obviously she's a great player, one of the greatest to play the sport. I feel like she makes everybody around herself better. So yeah. And
that's really what happened. Her team around her, I'm gonna say it, but the team around her is really what like drove this shit home.
I mean, just overall, I would say her confidence and her ability to, you know, involve other players.
Right.
Stay to our right.
All right, so let's watch the most replayed.
I know we'll reflect after this and ship so here. It's hard right now. It's the worst. There was gonna.
And what was the question?
How long will it take you to find perspective and about what you guys did this season under some really difficult circumstances?
Oh, poor Paige. I don't really understand the question for real.
Right now, it's just like this sting of the loss. There was going to be tears regardless at the end of the season, just because it's my last time playing with these guys.
It is. Does this team, who won in 2024? Oh, South Carolina, right? Does this UConn team beat South Carolina? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch this tournament. But let me know in the comments if you think, which I think I know what y'all gonna say. But do this UConn team beat South Carolina? And be honest with yourself. It takes a while to
process after the season. Win or loss, the whole journey of it all. But you just, for this year especially, with my perspective, you just appreciate it as it goes along. Just being around this team. Everybody saw the heart, the joy.
Everybody was playing hard,
played
though.
With.
Yeah.
We just love each other. We enjoy being around each other. And this season meant everything to us. Against all odds. Nobody thought we would be here. All people posted about us was the worst ranking in 20 years, the worst start in 20 years.
Damn.
The worst seeding in the tournament in 20 years, and here we are.
So they must have had a bad start in the beginning. That's what I'm getting. And I mean, they fell to injuries though, right? I'm assuming AZ didn't play. I didn't see her. I'm assuming she got hurt this year.
It's not the ending that we wanted, but just to look back, and it's hard right now, of course, because all you're thinking about is a loss, but this is relationships and memories that we'll have for the rest of our life.
Right.
And I know we're proud of being here. Just the standard at UConn is national championship, so it's always disappointing, but I know we'll reflect after this and just get better from here.
And they did. Feel me?
I'm going to stay to our right, Dion, and then
they did.
we'll go to you.
Dion Cash, Fox Sports. Great season, ladies. Paige, how does it feel to be able to play injury-free? I know that was big for you this year. And what's it like to be a UConn Lady Husky and play for Gino or Emma, all three of you ladies?
We already heard this. Why is he asking this? They just lost the game. What are you talking about? But no. Again, that was some bullshit call. I feel like this is a tough loss on them. To do it with the Leah Edwards and Nika Mule would have been dope as hell. But I guess it just wasn't in the stars. It wasn't in the whatever, But last year, this year, they showed that they belong, right? Whooped everybody's ass with a vengeance. So, but we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Till next time, I'm out.